Okay, so have you ever felt that friction inside? Like, you want to push past something, but you keep hitting the same wall, maybe telling yourself the same old stories?
Yeah, that feeling where you want to achieve more, but igniting that spark feels hard.
Exactly. Well, if that sounds familiar at all, get ready.
Yeah.
Because today we're doing a deep dive into a book that's, frankly, less like a memoir and more like a wake-up call.
A battle cry, almost.
Yeah, a direct challenge to, every excuse you've ever made.
And that's the plan for this deep dive,
Yeah.
right? We're digging into Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. We want to pull out the key insights from his, well, unique mindset. And crucially, figure out how you can actually use this stuff to break your own limits.
In Goggins' life story.
Wow.
It's just incredible proof of the kind of transformation we're talking about.
It really is.
I mean, think about it. He came from a background scarred by severe abuse, poverty, prejudice. It's heavy stuff.
Horrific, really.
Wow. And yet he somehow forged himself into a Navy SEAL, an ultra-endurance athlete. I mean, people call him one of the toughest men alive.
And what grabs you immediately about the book, I think, is how raw it is. There's no polish.
No sugarcoating at all.
None. It's brutally honest, and that's what makes it hit so hard.
Yeah.
You read about the sheer adversity he faced, and you can't help but stop and think.
If he got through that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's really stopping me? It forces that question on you.
It's a powerful question, isn't it? His whole life feels like this exhibit, like proof of what happens when pure discipline and grit just take over.
Where talent or, just wanting to be comfortable stops.
Right. It really hammers home that core idea in the book. The only limits that truly hold you back are the ones you put there yourself.
It makes you look square at your own perceived boundaries.
So how does he do it? How does he translate this extreme experience into stuff we can actually use? Because the book isn't just look how tough I am.
No, not at all. He gives you tools, practical lessons. Take the accountability mirror, for instance.
Ah, yes. Tell us about that.
Well, it's not just, glancing in the mirror. It's about confronting yourself brutally, stripping away the excuses.
How does it work practically?
He talks about literally writing down your failures, your insecurities, your goals,
Yeah.
the things you haven't done on sticky notes,
And putting them on the mirror.
right on the mirror. So you have to face them every single day. It's about turning that self-blame or those excuses into, an action plan you can't ignore.
Wow. So zero room for dodging the truth. But it's not just the self-assessment, is it? He also messes with your perception of limits. That 40% rule, that one really got me.
Oh, yeah. The 40% rule is fundamental Goggins. The idea is basically when your mind is screaming, stop, I'm done, can't do anymore.
You feel completely tapped out.
Right. He says you're actually only at about 40% of your real capacity. Your brain's hitting the panic button way too early.
It's like a self-preservation thing gone wild.
Exactly. It's trying to protect you, but leaves this huge reserve of potential untapped, 60%. If you just dare to push past that initial stop signal.
It's a mental override. And that ties into his other big concept, doesn't it? Callousing the mind.
And this isn't about getting physically tougher, though that happens. It's about building mental resilience. On purpose.
How? By seeking out discomfort.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Instead of dodging things that are hard or uncomfortable,
Yeah.
you lean into them intentionally.
So running when it's raining instead of staying in.
Yeah.
Or taking a cold shower, that kind of thing.
Exactly that kind of thing. Small acts of deliberate discomfort. Each one builds a little bit more mental fortitude, like calluses on your hands, but for your mind.
It protects you, makes you stronger for the next challenge.
And he frames these not just as ideas, but as weapons. Weapons anyone can use to fight mediocrity. And importantly, every chapter ends with a challenge.
Right, he doesn't let you off the hook.
No way.
Yeah.
He pushes you, the reader, to actually do something with these ideas right now. Take action.
Which is probably why the book feels so electric. You read it and you feel this intensity, this fire, the absolute no excuses vibe.
Yeah, it makes you want to jump up and just tackle something, prove something to yourself.
Definitely. It's got that immediate motivational kick. But it seems like he's aiming for more than just a temporary boost.
Oh, absolutely. This isn't about fleeting inspiration that's gone by tomorrow. The goal is building something lasting. Real resilience, mental strength, discipline.
Just that sticks.
Exactly. The big message is he's not just telling his story. He's daring you to write yours. He keeps hammering it home. Pain is temporary.
Excuses are lies.
And the human spirit, it has way more potential than we usually tap into. It's practically limitless.
So bringing it all together, what's the takeaway for you listening? The book is positioned as essentially a manual for mental toughness.
A roadmap, maybe, to finding out what you're really capable of.
And a pretty stark reminder that sometimes, maybe often, embracing the hard stuff, the suffering even, is the path to real growth, to
It's
greatness,
an invitation to stop playing it safe.
to really live.
And that leads us perfectly into our final thought for you to chew on. If we accept this idea, just for a moment, that the human spirit is potentially limitless, and that leaning into discomfort, into suffering, can be a pathway to growth.
Yeah.
What's one small, maybe uncomfortable thing you could commit to doing this week? Just one thing, to start callousing your own mind.
Something to really think about. What's that one small step?